11 years ago, my surgeon told me that if I didn't have all my right-sided ribs removed, I would be dead by the end of that year. I'm now 36, it's over a decade later, I'm alive, and I'm thriving. I beat cancer. My name is Levesque. I'm a writer, holistic nutritionist, wellness coach, and now it seems a motivational speaker in training. About a year and a half ago, I left my job as a director of marketing for a vacation company to pursue what I'm really passionate about, which is to inspire, empower, and motivate others to be healthier in their own lives. Recently, I completed my memoir with the second working title, Determined to Heal, a story of love, fear, and cancer. And it's about my healing journey throughout my 20s. One of the reasons I'm still standing here today is because I learned to change my thinking. I learned to quiet the fear. I learned to take a disempowering belief and make it positive. How many of us have something we'd like to improve on?
Oh yeah.
Me.
We all have something we want to improve on. Am I right or am I right?
Right.
Whether it's a career, our financial situation, a relationship, our health situation, maybe living here in Napa, it's the idea of letting go of the disempowering belief that the only way we can decrease our stress level is to drown ourselves in vats and vats of wine. I know I grapple with that once in a while. Today I hope to inspire you to let go of a limiting belief. I hope to inspire you to move into a more positive way of thinking. And I'm going to get back to that idea in a few minutes, but first I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my story. When I was 21, I had my first thoracic tumor. And my surgeon resected it from my right chest wall. And 2 days after, when I woke up in the hospital, I was injected with a morphine needle and my left arm was paralyzed. The neurologist told me I would never again move my arm, that the nerve had been disconnected and could never repair itself. And we can all see that I can move my left arm. 2 years after that, I was diagnosed again with tumors, this time with sarcoma cancer, and I woke up from that surgery with 2 missing ribs. 2 years after that, I was again diagnosed with sarcoma cancer, and this time 2 tumors grew in my right chest wall. My surgeon believed that the cells had infiltrated the bone and believed that the only way I was going to survive was by him taking out all my right-sided ribs and replacing them with sheep rib. I thought this idea was preposterous. I felt that I was stuck in this cycle of surgeries every couple of years, and if I continued to stay there, I was going to be dead. So I asked him to continue to monitor me with x-rays, and I decided to do something different. So I looked within. And in my search for this holistic holy grail, I learned many things. And one of the things that I learned was building on this old adage of we are what we eat. And I believe it's more than that. I believe we are what we eat, think, feel, and do. We are what we eat and we have control over that. We have control over those things. Because we control what we ingest. We control what we put into our bodies. We control our minds. Even though sometimes it might not feel like we control our minds, we do. We control our emotions. We can allow those emotions to flow freely through us, or we can allow them to fester. And we choose to take action. What we don't control is the outcome. And for that, I had to learn to surrender. I don't have time today to go through that entire concept and all of its components. So what I'm really just going to focus on is one aspect of that, which is we are what we think, and only one part of that, which is flipping our negative thoughts to our positive thoughts. Now remember that one thing that you want to change in your life, that you want to improve on, and bring that to the forefront of your mind. It's a relationship, career, financial situation, whatever it might be, bring that to the forefront of your mind. And what's the negative voice telling you in that? What's the negative thought? Why can't you move into that today? And really see that negative thought. I'll give you an example. For me, it was this speech. So I have to do this 5 to 7 minute speech, and I thought, oh no, it's going to be scary. It's going to be difficult. And I kept watching that thought come in, scary, difficult. And so as I continued to watch this thought, I thought, no, I'm going to flip that thought. And no, sharing my story is fun and it's exciting. So bring that negative thought to mind. And 1, 2, 3, we flip it. And that's what we do over and over again. We flip it. We flip our thoughts from negative to positive. A friend of mine, I was talking to her a few days ago about the concept of my speech, and she said, "Oh, that's really great, Laura, you flip thoughts." Okay, but how do you do that? How do you live in this space of positive mind? So I thought about it, and I realized it's practice. It's practice. We all expect things to happen immediately. We see a negative thought, we flip it, and we think that's it. But it takes practice. And we have to flip these thoughts once, 100 times, 1,000 times, and we just keep practicing until finally they become positive thoughts. In my own healing journey, I experienced this for 4.5 years of just constantly flipping my thoughts. And finally, every negative thought became a positive affirmation. I am healing. I am where I'm meant to be. The universe is supporting and nourishing me. I will beat cancer. I hope today I've inspired you through my story to know how positive the mind can be. And I hope I've also inspired you to take this idea of flipping your thoughts and practicing this. And this little part of We Are What We Think. I would like to thank Cheryl Richardson, best-selling author, and Ree Tracy, CEO of Hay House Publishing, for allowing me the opportunity to win this Hay House Publishing Award and hopefully get my book published through them. And I would like to invite you all to come and follow my website so that we can all inspire, motivate, and learn together how to become healthier in mind, body, and spirit. And you can come and follow my website at The Healthy Junkie. That's thehealthyjunkie.com.